I'm Josh Anderson, and this is my final presentation. Inside the marketing profession, companies want to become more profitable, and they do that by using social media platforms. And the way they use social media platforms is they use technology like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all the important social media platforms within today's day. And by being in the marketing profession, you have to use these platforms to get your advertisements out, because you're not using advertisements like you used to. You used to use advertisements through billboards, and now it's kind of shifting to this digital marketing where people want to get their point across through Instagram, obviously, how I said, and stuff like that, where you're going to get more viewers in a short period of time. And the effects of like digital marketing is people can do this more efficiently, and the faster you can get your point across, the better you will be off as a company, and you'll become more profitable. It also brings more sustainability to the approach you have on your business. So if you want to push a certain product or a certain market trend, having these social media platforms will help you be more sustainable, because you'll be able to keep pushing information out more and more over time. And the more you push this information out, the more sustainable it'll be, because you'll be able to give your customers a good idea of what you're trying to sell them and trying to build a relationship with them through that type of interaction. Instead of always being just face-to-face, you can do it through social media platforms, and then also over the phone or anything like that. A dig into Old Beau. It's a resort and it's a golf club, so it's semi-private. It's an 18-hole golf course, but it also offers many amenities, which include like a grill, a full dining service that is open to people that come and stay at the villas or the cottages, which are rentals. And then also we have an RV resort at that resort where they can drive their RV up and stay in these mini homes that they either purchase or rent for the summer. And the amenities that are included with that, if you come stay at the resort and you're not just a public person, would be they have a pool, full recreational center, and they also have pickleball courts, which is a huge amenity for people, because it also comes into our pro shop. We sell a lot of pickleball accessories, and the lodging that they provide would be the cottages, as I said, and also the villas. And the villas are like small versions of like little condos where it looks over the Blue Ridge Mountains, which gives it that picturesque type of point of view for customers that come up to stay for a weekend, a week, or extended periods of time. Products offered at Old Beau would include Titleist golf equipment, because we had a head pro that is actually sponsored and is on the Titleist team. So he really only pushes Titleist products, and those products that he receives, he really tries to push because he's on their team, and he has that relationship that he built through networking, and he tries to push that out through social media and different platforms like Instagram, and he really tries to bring people into the pro shop to buy those products. And then by doing that, he also establishes a better relationship with those Titleist golf reps, because they're trying to get their products out, so it's a two-way relationship. We get a lot of clothing from a lot of different places, like Southern Tide, Under Armour, Adidas. We have a very wide variety of products that we sell, and we also like to do a lot of different things, like we get a lot of like beer glasses, wine glasses, and we try to push those products because people come in as a resort. It's very easy to get people to buy stuff because they're there on vacation, and usually just through the market trends, people are more inclined to spend money on their vacation than just a normal day when they go visit a golf course. So when they come to our place, the pro shop is kind of where we get all our accessories, clothing, equipment out on the forefront to get people more interested in our club, but also kind of just spread the word, because a lot of people come from a lot of different places, and if they're wearing stuff that have our logo on it, that gets them more interested to come up and play at our course and stay in the villas or the cottages. And Old Beau is a very sustainable place because they do work very hard to keep track of its sales and keep a very good idea of how much they have in inventory, and they always keep that sustainable control of knowing when to order more, and they also keep developing a way of bringing in new products for people to see and buy. Competitors of Old Beau would include two courses mainly that are right up the road from each other. That would include Roaring Gap Club and High Meadows Country Club. The differences between these three clubs would be that Old Beau has more of a maintenance problem compared to these private clubs, because the private clubs have higher initiation fees than Old Beau, and they have more money coming in than Old Beau because they have private members, whereas we're a semi-private club, and the semi-private club has full golf members, but it's mostly social members in public play, and then people that come and stay up at the resort. The maintenances that we have at Old Beau would include, due to the steep inclines of the cart paths, would be people coming up and crashing golf carts, where at High Meadows and Roaring Gap Club, it's more of a place that can be sustainable for golf carts, and the equipment won't be getting that wear and tear as much because it's not as steep. Even though it's on the same road, the elevation change is drastic. And since there's less golf cart crashes, that really does affect the competition between the three of them, because there's less repairs that are needed to be done. So the money that we make is very crucial, because if we don't make profit off that, or we're spending too much time putting money into our repairs, then we lose to our competitors, because then they become more sustainable over time, and then hopefully we don't go out of business. The culture of Old Beau is a very family-like culture. They take care of their own. They like to set up their employees with housing if they need it. Due to its location, it's in the mountains, so it's a little bit far away from bigger cities, but it's kind of secluded, and it's family-like, where everybody kind of helps everybody. Even if it's not in your job description, everybody really takes part in helping each other. And also, the work-life balance is pretty good for the most part. Part-time workers, full-time workers, they all feel like they have time to do stuff in their spare time. As you go up in management, of course, you're going to work more, but that's due to more responsibility, but that comes with the job, and that's established when you are hired for the job. We also emphasize the welcoming of all customers. When I had an interview with Josh Mitchell, which is the assistant golf professional at Old Beau, he told me that he attended Coastal Carolina. He did the normal route of getting a specialization in the PGA management program, but he also received a management degree, and he does work long hours, but he is up on the totem pole, and that does affect his work-life balance, but he really does enjoy it, and he likes to understand that being prepared and having a plan is crucial for success. When I interviewed Kent Shumate, he's the head golf professional at Old Bow, and he really takes pride in his work because he's been doing it for 40 plus years, and he's very highly respected by everybody in not only the Roaring Gap area where Old Bow is located, but like everywhere in that general vicinity. He loves to communicate, and he loved the golf industry due to his dad introducing him and giving him this passion that he didn't at first know that he had. So golf really made an impact on his life. He didn't do the traditional route, but he did get a management degree, but he went through the associate's program and got his Class A to become a full-time head golf professional, and he really appreciates that. And he made it very known to me that prioritizing the work that you do is very important for your overall success and sustainability. The conclusion of this presentation would be that the advancement in technology is very important because people don't understand that the way that technology is evolving, it can really have a major impact on the marketing profession, the golf industry, any industry that has to do with sales or pushing products out to different customers. And it's just a general overview. Is Old Bow takes pride in taking care of its employees and really makes everybody feel welcome when they're at Old Bow. And it's very important to keep working hard and to be consistent within your job, no matter what profession you're in, but especially in the marketing profession, because the communication is crucial and people need to know where your priorities are at. So this is my final presentation, and thank you.